Time. The authority I have to call today, yesterday when it goes by, and call tomorrow, today when it comes by. Time. Very priceless because no one can pay the price of time. Very expensive, but yet it's affordable to both the poor and the rich. But no one ever owns time. Though everybody needs time, wanting to know what says the time. How much time do I have? What time should I be here or be there? Time. Voiceless, but it sounds louder than speakers. It seems powerless, but yet it's so powerful to control our lives. It's motionless, yet it's faster than the fastest car. It's wingless, but yet it flies higher than rockets and planes. We can only move at the same pace with time, but can never outrun time. Because time itself has no time. Time itself needs to catch up with time. Time has no wings, but yet we ask how time flies. Time can't talk, but yet we say only time will tell. Time is not a medication, but yet we say time heals or wounds. Time is not a person, but yet we say time waits for no one. How time flies. When our mothers and fathers were just but young boys and girls. How time flies. When our mothers and fathers can no longer stand for too long or do those energetic things which they used to do because they are old. How time flies. When I was only but a little child in the arms of my mother sucking her breast. But I'm all a grown man now. Only time can tell how the black color of my hair will turn into white. Only time can tell how my face will be old, will be wrinkled in old age, and my bones become so weak and feeble. Time. When remembered is said to be in the past. When talked about now is said to be the present. And when anticipated for is said to be the future. It seems like it is always involved in our lives. The number of years we live or will live is determined by how much time we have or had. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 from verses 1 down to 8 said something about time. To everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die. A time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, a time to heal. A time to break down, a time to build up. A time to weep, a time to laugh. A time to mourn, a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, a time to refrain from embrace. A time to get, a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to reign, a time to sow. A time to speak, a time to keep silent. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace. It's funny how time brings pain, it brings happiness, it brings joy, it brings sorrow, it brings this, and it brings that. Seems like our whole life, existence, is all determined by time. I keep on asking myself, how much time do I need? How much time do we really have? Because it only makes sense to ask God the Maker how much time what He made has. I've been asking myself that question. It seems that there is no answer to that question. Then when we have wasted our time on frivolities, and when we observe that we are running out of time, we go back to God the Maker. It seems like only when we're needy, that is when we remember God. And we start asking God, Lord, can I please have more time? Maybe if I have more time, I will be a better brother, a better sister, a better father, a better mother, or maybe a better priest. If I had more time, I would have been a better this or a better that. But then again, I realized that now was the time to be a better this or a better that you want to be. Now see, I, you, all of us has got 60 seconds that produces 60 minutes that amount to 24 hours we all have in a day. Now, the clock keeps ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. It's left for you. It's left for me to make every second count. Because it's funny how time can't wait for me. Because time is neither my brother, my father, my mother, or my sister. And even the devil knows this fact, that there is no time. Stay blessed.